Okay. So I hope you can hear me. I really hope you can hear me. But uh, I've currently got Claude in the apartment working on a new plan for Cosmos. We've got 3 days basically until we have to release the alpha, like have to release it. I gave it a full breakdown, I'm sorry, of what is required in order to call it an alpha and release it. So while it was working on that, I came over to the coffee shop to finish reading my founder's brief, to which I was able to find some cool information about something that they list as a competitor. It's not a U.S. native country. I mean, U.S. native company, but they just raised 2.5 million in seed. But what I'm starting to realize, because I keep getting these articles, notifications, people keep messaging me, telling me, hey, I think someone's competing, but no one's actually competing. There's no, like, I don't want to call it a lack of innovation, but everybody who's building, let's call it, new tools for an immersive browser are still talking about the current browser that already exists. So the web browsing of today on your laptop or on your phone, but nobody's actually building or trying to build a native 3D browser and understand what that actually means. So like in terms of moat, just the idea of what I'm building by itself is the ultimate moat, because everybody's trying to build on already developed infrastructure. So kind of cool for me, interesting, but also a lot more difficult, as you guys can see, than building something that you can just stack on top of an already existing infrastructure. So that was something that came into the brand that I'm trying to develop. Also, is something I've been working on. Outside of just the founder stuff, but actually like my heart, which is talking about the singularity, longevity, escape velocity, GNRs, why we should be excited with what the future has to offer, how we can contribute to making this happen faster. Something that I would definitely want to build a brand around. So today it's kind of lock-in on Cosmos. Like I said, the alpha for drop is done. It's pretty much done. Like you need some UI UX love, but the product is there. I downloaded the APK on my phone last night. It works. I actually should go play with it before I go back in. What else? Before I go back into my dungeon to keep working. Oh, that's it. I have. So I'm working with Perplexity. I did this experiment with my brother where we are trying to like Claude Max all our tokens. Like I'm on the Claude Max plan, and I don't get close to utilizing all the tokens that I have. Obviously, I think if Anthropic didn't ban open Claude, then I probably would be maxing it. But my question is, how do you max? How do you automate that much stuff in your life? And so I came up with a plan with Perplexity, but even still, like these founder briefs and everything else that I tried to automate isn't enough. And so what I'm going to do, especially when I get back and we work with Perplexity, is I'm going to go through what I do on a daily basis, like what I do, what I'm tracking, what I'm afraid of, what I need to get better on, like all of that. Just vomit all of my daily habits, actions, insecurities, wins, and even the social media stuff, the marketing, branding stuff, and see if we can come up with native or novel ways to like build tools that can help me automate that stuff and schedule my day better, manage finances better, that type of stuff. So we'll see if that helps. But like seriously, I'm paying for Claude Max, and based on the research or the looking into how much I'm actually using, I think I only use 29% of my tokens. Like, I'm only utilizing 29% of my tokens daily, and by the end of the week, I'm probably only using, 70 something percent weekly of my max tokens, so definitely have an opportunity there. But yeah, so that's kind of where I am now. Just right now, doing a little bit more digging, research on a couple things, and then I'm gonna head back to my apartment. Can you create a layout or a plan of that information that we just came up with? So like something I can kind of follow that gives me a pattern based on the 3 pillars. About models under discuss, but singularity is more than just the AI. Also, we talked about it as biotechnology, gene technology, nanotechnology, also in robotics. Can also apply to space or any other accelerated technology that sits on or attached to the information technology. So anything in that realm, we should probably build out a plan for and I also liked your take of narrowing the brand promise to something like singularity equals the channel for overlooked mechanisms accelerating the future. That's also, I appreciate that too. I'm curious if you can do some heavy research on those items, and identify what needs to be researched, honestly, for a brand like this. What should be optimized, what we should stay away from, the best market to reach out to, things like that, and then try to do the research and come up with a plan.